Hello, grade 5. So right now we are going to talk about how to go into the ESL library platform. During the next few weeks, you will receive some exercises in the ESL library platform. All right. So after clicking on the button on my website that says ESL library login, you should just you should see this web page. So what is your username or email address? So your username, well, it's actually your email address, the one that starts with the 3, all right? And it's your student number. So I'm going to give you an example with a student number here. So remember that you must add your email address. You click on next, and then they're asking you your password. Your password is your code permanent. So the same one you use to go into the so you can log in on the computers at school. C'est le même que tu utilises pour te connecter avec les ordinateurs de l'école. So remember, it's your code permanent. After doing that, you will see something like this. This is an example. I am in Adriana's account. If it's your account, you will see your name displayed here. So I gave some exercises this week. So we have a lesson about Easter. So you will have to do the exercises that are in the lesson. So if I click on Easter, you will have some examples just right here. So I gave you these exercises to do during the week. So you have a warm-up, an image match B, you have a read and listen, you have a comprehension, you have some discussions to do at home, and then you have a listen and type. You can have the instructions just right here. If you start an example, I'm going to give you the first example. Let's start. You have a warm-up. The warm-up asks you some questions. What is Easter? When is Easter? Who celebrates Easter? You can answer those questions orally, or you can write them on a piece of paper. After that, you will have image match A. So if you start, you will have some images and some vocabulary. So church, basket, lamb, ham, and chick. And you will need to match the right stuff at the right place. After that, you will have the same thing for the third exercise. Then you have a read and listen. When you start reading, you will have the reading part and the listening down. You just have to press on play and you will start listening to the story. You have some comprehension questions. If you start the comprehension question is a multiple choice. When is Esther celebrated? These multiple choice, you can find the answer on the text just right before. Donc, tu peux regarder les réponses avec le texte juste d'avant. So make sure that you read and you understand the reading before. Then you have some discussion questions. In the discussion questions, those questions you can discuss with either your parents or maybe you have a brother or a sister. So make sure that you answer those questions in the best way possible. Remember, it's your decision if you want to learn English, you have to answer those questions if you want to improve. So do you have any spring festivals in your country? Do people keep bunnies as pets in your country? Do you have a pet? What are some symbols of spring or new life? What is your favorite flower? Can you describe it to a partner or to your mom and dad? And finally, you have some listen and type questions. So you just need to listen and then complete by typing. So Easter is a holiday that is celebrated every, and it's going to give you in the listening part the right word. Let's have a look. Perfect. And that's it for this week. You need to finish this by April 14th. You have one whole week. You can complete this in about 30 minutes. So if you understand, if you read, it should take you around 30 to 40 minutes. You can divide your time during the week to complete all the exercises. Make sure that you complete your exercises. One last advice, sometimes, quelquefois, when you're done with an activity, quelquefois, lorsque tu finis une activité, you will not see your score or your time. Tu ne vas pas voir ton pointage ou ton temps. La raison est la suivante. This is the reason. Le système, lorsque tu reviens, la page n'est pas, elle n'est pas actualisée. The page is not refreshed. So if you want to see your score, si tu veux voir ton temps et ton pointage, you just have to click on refresh ici, actualiser la page, and then you will see your score and your time. So have fun with these activities, grade 5 and 6, and see you soon. And if you have questions, please write to me or write to Miss Jessica.